if you're asking my personal opinion to keep Cameroon one must be divisible. Because it's a cliche that Cameroon is one and indivisible, because it's not true. Culturally, we are divisible. Language-wise, we are divisible. The law-wise, we have inherited that. So anybody who says Cameroon is one and indivisible is a fallacy. And so we would have to handle that issue very squarely and objectively. And that's what I call the truth. The truth must prevail. There is no doubt that there are people of both sides, that cherish their heritage. And the only way of keeping Cameroon together is to respect the respective heritages that we do have.
It's from Archbishop Emeritus Fontem Esua. He stated clear, and this message touched Atanganji in the heart. Even it touched like boy inside your heart. Yeah, you don't talk about it. They say no boy. Yeah, what did he party talk so? If we video people the power ngata do kui ngata, but the part telling the truth. The truth because two countries came together to cohabit, to protect their identity, to protect their various cultures. They decided to live in what we call a federation. And this federation, in 1961, the people of Southern Cameroon, they came in all honesty. What happened later? La République du Cameroon overturned the tables because they think that they had the gendarme, they had everything, and they used force on the people of Southern Cameroon. That's why we saw gendarmes march into Boya, march into Ambazonia, and we have them till today. It was never sent there out of the wish of the people of Southern Cameroon. Gendarmes did not enter Southern Cameroon from the permission of Fontem. The gendarmes came there by force. And Aijo and Paul Biya, they have been using decrees. Oh, they decree that, like this, decree that. And we are where we are today. And a 60 years problem resurfaced. This is what Archbishop Emeritus Fontem Esua is saying. That the only way to preserve the Cameroons is for them to go their separate ways. That is the only way. The only solution is for them to go their separate ways. Paul Biya, in 2019, he said they have struggled to assimilate the people of Southern Cameroon, yet they couldn't succeed. They are doing what we call harmonization of the two systems. How can you harmonize a system of education? How do you harmonize? I want to ask you guys a question. Is there any way you can harmonize French and English? Is there any way? Have you ever heard any language in this world which is coming as a result of the harmonization of French and English? A spoken language internationally, worldwide. Have we heard about that? But La République wants to harmonize the culture of the people of Southern Cameroon. By so doing, what they impose their own on us, practicing the policy of assimilation. Our educational system, they want to harmonize it. No doubt they say that they have created the bilingual class in secondary school. Bilingual class. Ask this question, that what is the difference between those guys who are in that bilingual class and all other normal classes? Ask the difference. Do you harmonize education? Do you harmonize language? You want to harmonize culture? How do you harmonize the culture of a people? Because the culture of a people is their identity. It's their identity, bro. How then do you harmonize their culture? How? How is that possible? It's simple for us to understand these things this way. Very simple to understand this way. How do you want to harmonize a system that the people have, that they grew up in? You want to harmonize their culture. You want to harmonize their tradition. You want to harmonize their system of education. You want to harmonize their legal system. Harmonize their legal system. How do you harmonize common law and civil law? There is no way you can harmonize like that. It's not possible, bro. Not possible, sis. That is why in the world, you will hear about minority groups. Minority groups, right? In the world, you will hear about minority groups. And most of the people who are minority, they have always been clamped down on by those who have the power, because of their power, because of their number. We came together with La Republique in 1961, equal status. In 2024, they are talking of special status. And who is giving that special status to who as who? Southern Cameroon existed as a country with democratically elected prime ministers. Ndele and Foncha. We saw a peaceful transition of power, what La République du Cameroun has never experienced in their life. Imagine from 1954 to 1961 or to 1959, we had 2 prime ministers. Can you imagine that? And in somewhat system of taking over what we have, they want to harmonize us. Because the UK, they had not yet discovered oil in Bakassi. When oil was discovered in Bakassi, that is when they insisted that we must be part of La République du Cameroun. And the assimilation will be done by force. That is why you see today, you hear subjects that are being taught in English your teacher will be from the Francophone side, struggling to speak English. It has not stopped. Since 2016, that we said enough is enough, it hasn't stopped. It is not going to stop anytime soon. To those of you who surrendered, to those of you who joined La République to stand against us, one day you will still fight again. It's for sure. He who fights and runs away will fight another day. Look at their government. Even when it comes to their constitution, normally the constitution stated if a president comes from La République du Cameroun, automatically the vice president will come from Southern Cameroon. But they scrape off the post of the vice president because the post of the vice president had so much power. They put it off. I think you understand. They scrape off the post of the vice president and introduce a National Assembly Speaker and the Senate to give them more power. And what happened? They created a post of a prime minister. And a prime minister is not even the third in command. And the prime minister always comes from Southern Cameroon. It's like a privileged slave, you know. The first in command is the president, La République. Second in command, president of Senate, La République. Third in command, President of National Assembly, La République. Fourth in command, the President of the Economy and Constitutional Council, La République. Fifth in command, Prime Minister, number 5. And the Prime Minister is not even in command. There are ministers in La République who are more powerful than the Prime Minister. Betty Asomo, Laurent Esau, Jacques Famendongo, René Emmanuel Sadi. They are more powerful than the Prime Minister. The Constitution of La République du Cameroon, even though they make all those things, relegated the Prime Minister to the back seat. They said Article 10 of the Article 10 sub A. The Constitution of La République du Cameroon states clearly, you can like to check. The Prime Minister is appointed by the President of the Republic. And upon the recommendation of the Prime Minister, other ministers are appointed, which means that the Prime Minister is being appointed and he will get a list of his support staff, which in other way you can call ministers. And by his recommendation, the President will appoint those ministers. The contrary is true. The Prime Minister is appointed on the same day with other ministers. My brother, Archbishop Cornelius Fontem Esua has stated it clear. There is no way you can harmonize two systems, two cultures. To those of you who think that you will stand against the people of Southern Cameroon, I just tell you, well, let's see. Because the only way out is A, to go her way, B, go her way. Thank you for watching. Ambazonia will be free. Freedom we seek. Freedom we shall get. God bless you.